Okay, so I just got you guys up to speed on what our plan is and realized that I was not recording audio. So newbie mistake, I apologize. Our neighbors have a pond that's been backing up on our property. So we were walking the property line to see how much this pond's encroached on our property. Well, when we were doing that, we discovered a pretty good spot. Now it's pretty close to a property line, so I'm not gonna show you guys on the map, really because I don't trust the neighbors. And so we're gonna go in here, we're gonna set up a mineral site. And I'm gonna show you guys some of this sign that I found. And I have really, really high hopes for this spot. It should be pretty easy to hunt, pain in the butt to get to, but we have multiple access points. They're just kind of through the woods. So it seems really, really promising. A lot of fresh buck poop, a lot of fresh sign. We're gonna go set up a mineral site. We're gonna take this cell camera in there. That way we don't have to go back in here until we're hunting and hopefully have a pattern on a deer. But we're gonna go see what's in this area. All right, so this is the spot, and really what it is it's an opening where there's an old railroad track that trains haven't run on in a long time. This railroad track actually got washed out back when we got photos of Baker. I don't know if you remember Baker, but he's a big deer. We got one photo of, didn't get any more photos of. And this has got to be an area like where he's living. There's so much fresh poop, so much fresh sign, and this area is just open enough and just small enough that a buck in all this bedding will walk through and feel safe. So I want to set up a mineral site just to see if I can get some of these deer to come out. They clearly walk up and down this railroad track. There's trails absolutely everywhere funneling into here. It's gonna be a hard place to hunt, but if we can play the wind right and see when the deer are in here, we can make it happen. Guys, it is, oh, that's a big old spider. Get off me, buddy. Where'd it go? Whew, that's a big old spider. It is hot. It is August the 18th, and I am at my secret location for this upcoming deer season. The trail camera actually died, which I put it out here with like 50% battery. Not the best service right here. We are in the middle of nowhere. So it died, so I had to come in here to bring batteries, and I wanted to get that done before the start of deer season, September 10th. So we're about a month away. And as you guys know, the last time you saw this place, I had made a mineral site right here on this old stump. Trophy rock's still there. We got some stuff to refresh this. And I made a scrape right here that you can tell the deer are still kind of hitting. A little bit of greenery growing up, but nothing too major. So we are gonna top this stuff off, reset the trail camera, hopefully continue to get pictures. It's a beautiful open area, great place for a bow kill. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a brief update after about a month what this mineral site was looking like. We'll get home, take a look at the photos that we have, and see what's been coming in this area. Hopefully this camera's still been taking photos. It said it had 1% battery left and just wasn't sending them to me. So we'll see how long it took pictures before it died. What is going on, my beautiful people? It is September 17th, 1 week past opening day of deer season, but today is my opening day. As you can see, I'm currently set up. We got our saddle, we're using it for the first time, and I'm sitting over a field that we have planted in oats. I have no idea what's been coming to this field. It was just planted last week. Don't have a trail camera on it, but a buddy of ours said that he saw a pretty big buck cross over the road last night. So we were hoping he would come check out this food plot. It's currently 8:10 in the morning, and I have not seen anything but some birds. A lot of the cell camera photos we've been getting of does are moving about 10 o'clock, so we're gonna sit here till at least then. But then we got some work to do. We got 2 food plots to plant, and we got a bunch of grass to cut. So I'm sitting here and I get a notification from my cell camera. There's a buck in my secret spot. I hadn't wanted to go in there yet because I haven't got too many bucks there. Luckily it doesn't look like he's a shooter. But he's sure enough there, about a 2-year-old 8-pointer. It sure is hot. We have been busy today, planting and plowing. Dad's finishing up plowing, but I figured I'd come sit. I'm set up in a river bottom. There's a lake over to my right, bedding over to my left, hoping to catch them transitioning in between here. Lots of tracks in the river bottoms, so it's a little bit cooler. What is going on, my beautiful people? It is currently December 2nd of me filming this, and I'm trying to get this video edited because my life, I have been in a season of blessings. Let me just tell you that. I joined a church, which is a really, really good blessing, and I've been very involved with that. My wife and I are having a baby now. It's just been, like I said, a season of blessings. I knew that we were gonna be busy, and I wanted to get us set up. So I ended up not seeing any deer in this hunt, and I ended up not seeing any deer the following morning. Now, for the company that I work for, I do have the option. It's a hybrid schedule, so I work some days in the office, I work some days at home, and sometimes I'll get like a random Wednesday off. And so one Tuesday afternoon, I went straight from the office down to our hunting property because a cold front came in, and I think that Tuesday night, it was before time change, so I was able to sneak in and get a stand set and was able to get everything taken care of to hunt, and that's where this video is gonna pick back up. What is going on, my beautiful people? It is a little bit dark according to this camera, I guess. It's about 7 o'clock on October the 18th. I got off of work. It's Tuesday afternoon. I'm off tomorrow. Cold front's coming in. I am set up at the railroad track stand where we have been scouting. Got some pictures of some good bucks. Hoping one will come through. Got the bow with me. And I'm pumped. I'm hunting tonight, all day tomorrow. And we got a couple of shooters coming through here, so the stand's good, wind's good, cold front's good. I scared 6 does in a food plot on the way in here at 5 o'clock, so I know they're up, I know they're moving. Let's hope one's moving around back here. And so he circled me. If he would have been a bigger buck, he would have been dead. That's not one of the ones that we're after. I can't believe he blowed at me. It kind of makes me think it's over, but that deer was 13 yards. It was right behind me. He come right up out of the bottom. He did not come where I was expecting him to. All my trail camera photos have him coming this way. He was going this way. He was going with the wind. He wasn't even going against the wind. one's bigger than the last one. I just had 3 does and a spike come through. Thought I was recording. Turns out I wasn't. Oh, doe's still there. They're coming back. They're coming back. They're coming back. Another deer at the railroad tracks. Looks like another doe. I couldn't draw it up no better than that. They come right in. I could see them coming to me. Had plenty of time to get ready. Now they hung out behind some trees, so I wouldn't have been able to get a shot off. But they definitely kept looking like there was a deer behind me, which I know there's a scrape. There was a spike chasing them around, and I'm sure there's another buck somewhere out there too. It's been about 15 minutes since I grunted. It's now 9 o'clock, so right around 8:30 is when it pops off in here, and that's usually when the bucks are up and moving, based off trail camera. Now, I wouldn't have got those does on trail camera, but I know that they're still around, and if those does are getting checked and bumped, and they're up and moving, bucks are up and moving. So, there was one deer, it stayed back. Let those does push forward, and it stayed back over there in the pines on the railroad. I couldn't get a good view of that deer because I had that other doe that was looking back this way. I don't know if she knew I was here or not, but she was definitely acting funny. They never blew, could never figure out what I was, I don't think, so my wind wasn't blowing to them. But I know that there's another buck. If that spike's in here running them around, he's trying to figure out what's going on, but that doesn't mean that there's not a buck doing the same thing. Buck, 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 buck. He's going in. All right, everybody, so that is the end of episode 1. Go ahead, roast me in the comments. I know I messed up that hunt. That deer was coming in, my release was hanging on my wrist, and I went to move my camera, and I reached, and I don't even know how this happened, but my metal on metal contact from the release spooked that deer. The deer was spooked, started going away from me, and I thought, hey, he's probably gone. Let me grunt and see if it brings him in, and it made him run away. I figured if they were pre-rutting, chasing does, what he did when he got at 10 yards was he was actually checking a scrape, and I'll throw some pictures up now of this buck checking that scrape basically when I'm scaring him, and I was going to kill the deer, for sure. I was going to shoot the deer. The footage wasn't the best, and hey, you know, I could very easily name this series a season of firsts, just because it is a season of a lot of firsts for me. I mean, this was very new to saddle hunting, very new to bow hunting. I've never killed a deer with my bow, and I've been waiting for a buck to shoot with my bow at this point, and I thought that was going to be the one. I mean, I had him right there and let him slip through my fingers. But yeah, that pretty much concluded that hunt. And like always, we are going to finish with the verse of the week. We're going to make this one short, sweet, and to the point. Since this is the season of the sticks, sticks being arrows, see what I did there? We are going to be taking a look at Genesis 27:3, the most iconic hunting verse that you can find. Take your weapons, your quiver and bow, and go into the field to hunt some game for me. Now, if that doesn't get you pumped to go hunting, I don't know what will. God has been really good to me this year. I've been blessed in more ways than one, and I hope he's doing the same for you. I encourage you, man, get in the Word, get in church, and focus on your relationship with God. And it's going to take you to some pretty incredible places, and you're going to be blessed like you've never been before. But once again, I love every single one of you. Thanks for watching this video for me. Hit the like button. It really does help. And always remember, when nature calls or God calls, you better answer. Peace out.